Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first of hopefully many new videos in a completely different, I don't know, what would it be? Would it be genre? Area? Niche? Niche is a good word. We'll say niche. Recently, I've fallen away from wanting to do random gameplay videos, usually Modern Warfare or some other random nonsense game that I'm playing at the time. After recently starting Scarlet and Violet, specifically Violet, I've gotten really back into Pokemon. I've dug out all my cards, I've looked at them, seen if I've got any that are worth any money. I don't think. I know I've got a 40 pound Mewtwo, but nothing overly exciting. I think we're going to veer more in the Poketuber direction and see how that pans out. Card openings, lists, like today's video is going to be a list. And just general shenaniganery, I think, is the play. Pokemon related shenaniganery. So today's video is my favourite Pokemon and least favourite Pokemon from every generation, from 1 to 9. I'm not doing any of the spin-offy games yet. We'll do them maybe later as we go. Probably later as we go. We've got a list. I had to write them all down just to make sure I didn't forget any. From 1 to 9, favourite, least favourite. And honestly, for a good chunk of these middle gens, I haven't played. And it's going off pure vibes of the Pokemon. That's all it is. Apart from a couple that I have used them in my teams and stuff. So the first is, I wonder if I'm going to edit the sprites onto the screen somewhere as we go. Maybe not. Maybe. Depends how into it I'm feeling. But who doesn't love a visual aid? So we're going to start off with Generation 1, my favourite, and probably my overall favourite Pokemon of all time is, he's on this side, is the boy Gengar. He's just the coolest. He's just the coolest dude, isn't he? Really, honestly. Nobody in Gen 1 is as cool as Gengar, like vibes wise. And yeah, that's the reason. He's got a god awful shiny, but shinies don't really matter in Gen 1. The worst could very possibly be everybody's least favourite Pokemon for Gen 1, and that's Caterpie. Purely because Caterpie is such a nothing Pokemon. He just kind of exists and toddles about and does what? String shot? Whoa, sorry Caterpie, yeah. Didn't mean to get in your way and have you string shot me. Gen 1, nice and simple. Shall we continue? Let's continue. Generation 2, my favourite is Cyndaquil. I am 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 9, or the ones I've played, a fire starter kind of guy. And Cyndaquil I will always have a soft spot in my heart for. Little guy got me through some tedious times. He's a good little dude. Or maybe no, it's Cyndaquil, 100% Cyndaquil. The worst, my least favourite, are the new babies that were introduced in Gen 2. Like, they don't need to exist. Why do they exist? Get them out of here. Get rid of them. Just put them in a box. Ship that box back to somewhere else. Because I don't want them. Do you want them? Do you want the babies? Because if you want the babies, you're weird. Gen 3, I ummed and awed on this one a little bit. But I have to say, again, down to vibes, it's Absol. Any complaints about Absol? Didn't think so. He is the vibiest vibe in Gen 3. Like, I think Gen 3 is the one I've played less of. I didn't play a lot of Gen 3. But I still think Absol is the coolest dude in Gen 3. And a lot of times, though, this is going to come down to the reason they're my favourite is they're just the coolest. And for that reason, my least favourite in Gen 3 is Wurmple. Same reason as Caterpie, just kind of dotters about, does Caterpie things, but he's a worm, not a caterpillar. Though Caterpie's a really rubbish caterpillar. Just Wurmple's just, I mean, he's red, which is cool. Red's a cool colour, I suppose. That was a gen version of Pokemon I had, so that kind of gets him back a little bit. But he's just a little worm dude. Get out of here, you little worm dude. No one wants you. Generation 4 has to be Bidoof, doesn't it? Realistically, it has to be Bidoof. Bidoof's everyone's favourite. I don't think I need to say more about why Bidoof is the best in Gen 4. You all know he is. And the least favourite is probably... I've wrote down Heatran, and I think I stick by that. I think Heatran just looks so stupid. Get him out of here. Don't want him, don't need him. Bye bye. Gen 5, again, just down to vibes. This is Zoroark. He just looks cool. That's it. Zoroark looks cool, but Zoroark looks cooler. And that is Frieza's brother, Dragon Ball. And my least favourite is Cubchoo, just cause it's big snottery polar bear. Go away. Wipe your nose. Next is Gen 6 and Greninja. Ninjas are cool. Like, this is the only time I will pick a water starter over a fire starter in this list, because there's only one other starter that's on this list, and it is a fire starter, and it's my favourite fire starter since Gen 1. Can you guess who it's going to be? If you can, down in the comments below. Greninja is cool. Ninjas are cool. He's got a tongue, it's a scarf, and it flows in the wind. He's got... If I could, I would. But my tongue's quite short, so I can't. Least favourite is Spupa. Again, another bug. But this one's name is Spupa. Like... Pa. Like, Dad, I've just been sick. Come on, head in the game. Gen 7. Rockruff. He's just a good little dude. He's just a good boy. And sometimes he evolves into a good boy and a bad boy, or an in-betweeny boy, I think. I don't know. Didn't play a lot of Gen 7. Played some, not a lot. Least favourite are the Ultra Beasts, because the designs, some of them are just so... I couldn't pick a specific Ultra Beast, so don't press me. It's my list. Ultra Beasts, yeah, they're just cool on concept, but some of the designs, like, what's his name, Blacephalon, it's just a squid clown. We already had a squid clown. It's called Tentacruel. Shots fired. Gen 8, it's because he's such a good little dude, it's going to be Snom. This just has a cool name to say as well, Snom. Everybody loves Snom. And I've just not long gotten my Snom in Violet, and instantly boxed him because I didn't want any harm to come to him. That's how much I love Snom. And it was the endgame trade. And Gen 8, least favourite is the combined fossils, because they look so ridiculous. I hate them. I hate them so much. If I am putting sprites up on the screen, I haven't decided yet, they'll probably be like in this little area here where Gengar is. See him? There he is. They won't be getting put up at all, because I hate them that much. I don't want to look at them. I don't want to subject you, fine people, to looking at them. I just don't want to do that to you. And last but not least, Gen 9. There is only one choice in Gen 9. Like, I've scrolled back and forth through the list of Gen 9 Pokemon and been like, oh, maybe, no, maybe. One choice. One choice. And that is Fuecoco. I love him. I love him so much. He's just so head empty, which is why I named my Fuecoco Head Empty. And then he evolved, and it doesn't really fit anymore as a name, but it's the name. And he's going to be with me that whole time. And my least favourite is Pokemon 990. Don't know if that gives anything away to any of the smarter Pokenerds in the comments. It's Iron Treads. Why does he look so dumb? Like, oh my god. Why would they do that to Donphan? He just looks so stupid. I mean, I'm sure he's good fun to use. I haven't gotten to that point yet. And he looks cool when he's like, when he's all like rolled up in his wee ball. Yeah, fine. But when he's not, and his trunk is like up here, and he's like, "Saturn guys, I'm a Donphan." Oh, I'm not quite a Donphan. He came up and woo. Like, no, go away. And that is why Iron Treads is my least favourite Gen 9 Pokemon. Yes, I know I logged in successful, thank you. Yeah, so that is Gengar, Cyndaquil, Absol, Bidoof, Zoroark, Greninja, Rockruff, Snom, Fuecoco in the favourites, and Caterpie, the babies, Wurmple, Heatran, Cubchoo, Spupa, Ultra Beasts, Combined Fossils, pardon me, and Iron Treads in the least favourites. So let me know your favourites and least favourites from, I don't know, pick a gen. Say Gen 1, because I'm old. Let me know your favourites down below, and I will catch you all in the next, very probably, Pokemon related video.